Novak Djokovic was disqualified from US Open after shocking rule violation. It could take years to work out Novak Djokovic's best-ever shot, but when it comes to his worst, well, that's easy. It may not have been a strike in active play that brought down the Serbian legend in 2020, but it was one that saw him knocked out of the US Open nonetheless. Taking on Spaniard Pablo Carreno Busta in New York, Djokovic was at his peak, accelerating towards Roger Federer's then-record 20 Grand Slams. As the #1 ranked player and favorite to win in the US, it was going to take some stopping to down Djokovic, and no one expected Carreno Busta to be the man. Yet in the fourth round at the Arthur Ashe Stadium, Carreno Busta was frustrating his iconic opponent from the off, with Djokovic smacking a ball out of play at an advertising hoarding in frustration. Then, as his serve was broken for a 6-5 first-set lead for Carreno Busta, the worst shot of his career came as he hammered a ball in frustration, striking a lineswoman in the neck. The official fell to the floor and was clearly in pain, gasping for air and coughing. Djokovic ran over to apologize, and while thankfully she was okay, his chances of progressing were anything but. Umpire Aurelie Root called over tournament referee Soren Friemel and chief Grand Slam supervisor Andreas Egli, and after some consultation, Djokovic was called over and told he was disqualified. The Belgrade native was in disbelief and tried to argue his point, but realized he was getting nowhere and went over to shake Carreno Busta's hand in defeat. Djokovic couldn't have any complaints. With disqualifications so rare in tennis, the US Open had to release an official statement to clear things up. They wrote, in accordance with the Grand Slam rulebook, following his actions of intentionally hitting a ball dangerously or recklessly within the court or hitting a ball with negligent disregard of the consequences, the tournament referee defaulted Novak Djokovic from the 2020 US Open. Djokovic's victor, who would make it all the way to the semifinals, was the first to comment on the shock moment, and while he didn't think it was intentional, the rules are the rules. I didn't see the moment, I was looking at my coach, celebrating the break, and then I saw the line judge on the floor. I was in shock, he began. When they were talking at the net, I was focused in case I had to continue playing. This moment was so long. Finally Novak gave me the hand. I think it was not intentional. I don't think any one of us do this intentionally. It's just the moment. It was bad luck. Of course you can't do this. The rules are the rules. The referee and the supervisor did the right thing, but it isn't easy to make this decision. The defeat ended Djokovic's chances of his first Serena Slam, of holding all 4 Grand Slams at the same time. And there was worse news too, his prize money was also forfeited. The US Open clarified, because he was defaulted, Djokovic will lose all ranking points earned at the US Open and will be fined the prize money won at the tournament in addition to any or all fines levied with respect to the offending incident. Responding later on social media, he wrote to his fans, "This whole situation has left me really sad and empty. I checked on the linesperson and the tournament told me that thank God she is feeling okay. I'm extremely sorry to have caused her such stress. So unintended. So wrong. I'm not disclosing her name to respect her privacy. As for the disqualification, I need to go back within and work on my disappointment and turn this all into a lesson for my growth and evolution as a player and human being. I apologize to the US Open tournament and everyone associated for my behavior. I'm very grateful to my team and family for being my rock support, and my fans for always being there with me. Thank you, and I'm so sorry." Djokovic would soon come back to add to his Grand Slam total, overtaking Federer's 20 and then Rafael Nadal's 22. But while his new record of May 24th seemed insurmountable, he could be left regretting that shot from hell should anyone ever make a quarter of a century.